Who's there? Welcome to Farming Simulator 19 and the conclusion of my contracting series. These are the final numbers, and you may notice that I decided to ignore the fuel costs that I had seen in the second video. I really couldn't tell why those costs were in there, and I didn't, in the ones where I used my own equipment, I did not fill the fuel tanks after I had finished the job. And I assumed that whatever that $96 would be, that would maybe be about what the fuel would cost for a contracting. Now, if we look at these, the very first one, it's the highest, like we would figure, where we did the work, we owned the equipment. Now, this leasing cost, I just put that in. That's what it costs to lease the tractor and the tipper. And I put down here the number in red are costs that can be amortized over other jobs. So that's why that is not calculated in here. Now, this was a job that had harvest income on it, and I assumed that there was some crop left over from what they had wanted to sell, and that's why I got the money for it. Obviously, on some jobs, say for instance like fertilization, you're not going to get any income like that, and I'm not sure if there's anything that makes a difference, with these other jobs or not. But this is just looking at this one. This will give me an idea of whether I should try to do the work, hire a worker, if I should go ahead and get equipment if I don't have it. The next one down was I did the work and I leased the equipment. Well, the lease for this job was pretty low, $193. Now, if this lease were high dollars, I think I've seen up around $1,000. You might consider buying or leasing equipment for the job if it's something that you will soon need on your own farm. The next one down is a hired worker equipment that I owned. And again, we got even a little more of a harvest bonus on this. And this is what the wages came out, the $649. This actually was the most thing I was interested in. Now, if I hired a worker and leased the equipment from them, that was, of course, going to be the bottom because they're paying for the $649 for the worker, $193 for the leasing. Did get some back on the harvest income. That came out the lowest amount. And with all of these, as far as costs, you could put in around $100 for fuel. I don't know, if that's right or not. But I guess the harvesting, I like the looks of that because I did get a bonus, on both of them. Again, the main thing I wanted to see was if I had something else to do on my farm, I would go ahead, if I had a good contract, what I thought was a good contract, I'd go ahead and hire a worker because it looks like you still could make money. In fact, if you were working on your farm all day long, you could just keep taking contracts and hiring workers. And if you don't, if the lease was really cheap, you could go ahead and lease the equipment too, and I think still make some money, because even if you took the harvesting off of here, there'd still be some profit in that. And like I say, you could just do one contract or after another like that. Now, if it turned out that the lease were going to be pretty expensive, around $1,000, and you don't already own the equipment, you need to hire the worker, and you're not going to need the equipment, so you're not going to buy it or lease it anytime in the near future, that would probably be one that I would just pass on. So that's my conclusion. You can like, comment, and subscribe below. I hope you have a blessed day.